Rolling sesame seed, sesame.
Rolling rawhide.
Rolling rat.
Rolling Ratzenberger.
My, what did you have? Salmon? No, I had a salmon yakisoba.
I had a the new crispy duck yakisoba.
They're not like appealing sounding names, really, are they? Yakisoba.
What have you got?
No.
What did you have?
I think just that katsu thing.
Katsu.
It's like-
Play it safe.
Yeah, play it safe.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the news. There's Ed Sheeran's just dropped in.
Ted Sheeran.
And welcome Boothie.
Welcome back.
Thank you. This is actually my first time on the 44 Teeth news desk.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, officially, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd spent a bit of time in that like dog shit alley.
Yes. Yeah.
With the mattresses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that your mattress?
It used to be mine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what I do with all the things I've finished with, I just throw them out in the street.
Nice.
And hopefully someone comes and collects it.
So we're live, sort of, pre-recorded, from the RST headquarters, where we're getting a sneak preview of our 2025 season kit and attire, and doing our custom suits. And also, we've got Boothie down from Scotland.
Hi.
Hey, what have you been up to, mate? What's the? I mean, obviously, people have been. Most of the comments on all the videos were like, "Where's Boothie? What's he doing?" I mean, obviously, you can't just jump back into work because you lost a leg, but you also had some rather more exciting news, didn't you?
I've had a lot on yet. My wife had a little baby. Was
it yours?
Nearly
Was it yours?
six.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was mine. Yeah, he looks a little bit like me. So yeah, we've got a little baby son who was born 6 months ago. So I've been spending most of my time in the last 6 months changing nappies and doing stuff like that.
That's the.
To be honest, I don't mind it. But I say that it was nice to have a little break and go to Namibia for 7 days.
Of course, yeah.
Which you may or may not have seen. We was
That was GS Trophy.
It was the GS Trophy, yeah. So it's an event every 2 years, and I was actually supposed to do it 2 years ago.
Yes.
When it was in Albania, but then I smashed myself to bits, so missed that one. But they had me back for this one, and what an event! But we'll, I guess. They'll be getting to know a lot more about that very soon.
Yes, we're doing that video now, so that'll be live soon. Yeah.
So welcome back, Boothie.
Welcome back.
Many thanks.
Welcome back.
Right, so let's jump straight into it because there's a lot of new bike news. There's
a lot of new bike
EICMA
news.
season, so I mean we can just jump straight in with a dub plate latest release, which is the BMW, shall we?
Let's do it. You know more about it than me, so you do it. Go on.
Okay, welcome to New Bike News.
New bike news.
So we've got a brand new M1000RR. Well, I say brand new, upgraded. We've got a upgraded and updated S1000RR, and then we've got a S1000R upgrade, and we've got an M1000R. So it's basically the family of Rs.
All the R's.
All the Rs.
I think you summed it up perfectly, Chris, when we were talking about it last night. The internet is going to hate this.
The
RR,
internet is
isn't it?
gonna not. I don't think it's gonna like the wing factor of the S1000RR. But let's just start with the M. So they're Euro 5 plus now, so they had to go through homologation. And from the scanning through this, they all come with a quicker action throttle. So just in case you wanted more power than 218 horsepower.
So what's
on
that
the
up
M.
from?
6 horsepower.
Wow. Well, all three of them?
No, that's the M.
Oh, sorry, the M, right. Okay.
So the M is up 6 to 218 horsepower. It's got newly constructed winglets 3.0. I mean, very exciting. They actually look quite a lot better than the S1000 ones. We'll get onto that in a minute. Furthermore, Flex frame has been further developed and now includes new engine mount on the left side. Don't know if most regular people are going to feel that. I wonder if that's a top rack homologation thing to put in there. And the other takeaway is now that the M1000R has this slide control assist little potentiometer, which the S1000 did last release. So previously it didn't have that. It no longer has, as far as I can tell, a carbon front fairing either. It's now plastic, and you can either get it in black or white.
Does it come with top rack as well?
It doesn't come with top rack, no. But actually the white version, the previous non-competition pack or non-M pack looked a bit guff because it was still the same black front with a white tank, and it was like, why have you done that? At least they painted it white now.
I like the black. I love the black all day long.
I quite like the white.
Gorbs?
I'd go black, I think.
Yeah.
The M1000RR retails in the UK at 32,850.
Jesus Christ.
That's for the base pack. And if you want the M pack, you have to pay an additional 5,255.
So that's 38 grand basically.
Yeah, and that's,
Jesus
and that's
Christ.
basically just carbon fibre. How's that? That was supposed to be on flight mode. And that's pretty much it for the M. The S. This is the big talking point, I think. I mean, what do you think?
I actually quite like it. I'll be honest with you. I like it more now I've looked at it more, and it's definitely. I mean, it's next level robot, isn't it?
It is. It's like it's got a big tash though, isn't it? It does look a cool bike. It's very futuristic. It's kind of like you know if you got some kids to draw like a motorbike of the future, it would probably look like that.
Although I am pleased to see the sort of shark grills back.
Yes, I like that
from the Gen 1.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice. And
I like the air duct. I actually like the air duct, brake duct thing on the front.
Oh, on the M, it now no longer comes with the disc covers, which made it look really cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone's looked through them a bit, but race teams, but it did look good.
Are those brake ducts standard?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
BMW S1000RR, even higher track performance and significantly enhanced standard features. Again, it's got the quick action throttle, or they call it a short stroke throttle.
I like that idea. It's good. More bikes should have, especially track bikes, they should have shorter strokes.
I quite like. What do you think of the silver, the grey?
It's
called
all right.
Bluestone Metallic. It's called.
Yeah.
Again, I think it's nice as a colour, but they just put stickers on it and ruin it in weird places, like that one on the top of the wing there. It's very odd.
Yeah, the Germans have never been real good at putting stickers on bikes, have they? And it's always that sort of slightly naff vinyl that they use.
And some of them are lacquered and some of them aren't.
Yeah.
So you can't even take them all off.
Bring back the mustard yellow, I say.
Yeah, or the Phoenix piss yellow one. That was good.
Yes, the stomach bile yellow.
Yeah, the discharge yellow.
So the S1000RR retails in the UK in standard form at 17,990.
That's decent. It's
pretty-
very decent.
That's ballpark. That's where
Yeah.
probably where the rest of them are, in it.
But
Well,
the
that's
Sport, which is the one that everyone really buys, with the one with electronic suspension and stuff, is 19,310. But that
still
includes
good.
dynamic package now, which is the DDC, heated grips, cruise control, and tyre pressure monitoring.
When you consider the Punagali is £28,000 now for the S, that's very good value, I think.
It's considerable, isn't it? Yeah. So then quickly, just moving on to the S1000 single R, it looks a lot better.
It does, yeah.
First off,
Yeah.
I even like the standard one, and actually the standard bike is really good. You don't necessarily have to buy the M from in the previous times I've test ridden it. It's actually a really decent package on itself. I like the twin headlights now. It is quite Ducati Street Fighter. I think if you look at it from the front, it is.
Yeah.
I've seen a suit here that's that
exactly.
that's that colour. That colour's. In fact, is it
it?
that one there? Is it that Team Suzuki MotoGP
Yeah, it could
one?
be, yeah. What's involved with this one, Chrissy Wissy?
It's now 170 horsepower as standard. I think that's probably about the same as last time. Oh no, it's even more powerful. So it has got more power,
ponies.
more horse in the power. It's got a shorter final drive ratio. So I think it's pretty much without the motor an M.
Right.
Yeah.
In sheep's clothing. So that's the S, and then we've also got updates to the BMW M1000R, 210 horsepower.
Is it?
Yeah. Which is considerable.
Jesus, that's a lot more than the S1000R, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was it? 170.
170, yeah.
Jeez.
Well, it's the S1000RR motor
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
in that bike. So yeah, it just looks good, and we'll get into the details in the next video. What's next then, Ali?
Well, thanks for asking, Chris. As it's EICMA next week, Ducati have just launched, or teasing us with, a new V2 engine. So, do you remember, it was only about a month ago they launched the final edition, well, pretty longer than that, the final edition V2.
Yeah.
It's not the final edition. There's another V2 coming. Although, so this is just the engine, but like I said, I think they've launched the engine before EICMA, and I'm guessing if you put 2 and 2 together, you should get 4, and we will see a V2 variant. Or by the sound of it, the press release, 2 V2 variants coming next week at EICMA. So I'm pretty much guaranteed it'll be a Panigale or a V2, whether or not it's the Panigale, whether they call it something else, I don't know. But quite interesting. So two engine configurations, 120, 115. So that's considerably less than the previous V2 engine, the 955.
Could it be in a super sport, do you think?
It could be. It could be. Interesting dynamic. Yeah, like that. Two variants, 120, 115. The new engine features IVT variable valve timing, DLC treatment. And the interesting thing is, and I think we just figured this out before we came on air, it is they're not using Desmo technology. Because of the variable valve timing, they have to use different chains, and they're not using Desmo. So the engine only weighs 54.5 kilos, which is the lightest in the long history of twin cylinders from the Borgo Panigale brand. So yeah, they're alluding to the fact that this is a sporty bike. So on the sporty 120 brake version, by adopting the racing exhaust for track use, the maximum increases to 126 horsepower at 10,000 RPM.
126. So, and you say there's two.
There's two.
Two versions.
So I think the other one will either be a naked or a adventure bike, or
But that V2 engine is just going to be limited to that.
Yes. Yeah.
But I don't understand, because it's already in Supersport, right?
It is, but because the Ducatis have to run such reduced engine power as standard. They're like, well, what's the point in making a bike we have to detune? And more importantly, they won Euro 5 Plus, so they made a whole new engine, a whole new engine to comply with Euro 5.
Whole new engine.
That sounds like a TZ, that one.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're driving past into the distance.
Yeah.
So essentially that's it. They're making a big deal of how light it is. It's 9 kilos less than the previous Super Quattro 955, which is quite a lot.
Just the engine?
Just the engine.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
How much power does... Because I feel like these days you need like a doctorate in engineering to understand the rules for supersport racing. What sort of power would a Ducati need to have?
About 130, 135 horsepower.
Right, okay. Oh, so you could probably squeeze that out of then if it's 125.
Yeah.
So yeah, could be a reasonably
Stab in the dark.
decent super sport bike.
They won. Huertas won, didn't he? Is it
Huertas. Adrian Huertas. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
That's official done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
it,
no
isn't it?
R6, just a new R9 coming in, which is 117 brake. You've got the KTM, which is similar, 120 brake. This 120 brake. It's going to be. I think it's going to be good. The Triumph. Yeah, great times. So, hot off the press, another one hot off the press, ready for EICMA, is the new 2025 KTM 990 Duke R. Unsurprisingly, it looks pretty much identical to the 990 Duke, the standard 990 Duke. But the R model comes with the usual goodies. You've got another up 7 PS from 123 to 130 PS, while maintaining the 103 Newton meters of torque. Weight has remained same, although you get a higher ground clearance and seat. So it's 15mm higher, both are higher. You get a beefier 48mm fork instead of the 43mm on the standard 990 Duke. You've got the sexy new dash. So remember last time we had the portrait dash?
Yeah.
Now we've got a 8-inch landscape dash. So it looks...
God, I hate your mind.
More like a traditional type TFT number.
Yes, but much sort of
Like
wider.
an RT.
Like a Mars bar shaped.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's got styling calipers, Brembo styling calipers, and we've got bigger discs. And that really is about it. We haven't got news on price yet, but we might put it in when we get the details. So, yes.
Does it come with a chocolate cam shaft?
In other news, it's the NEC in, a couple of weeks? Is it?
Middle of November.
Middle
Yes,
of November.
Motorcycle Live.
Motorcycle Live, yes.
Motorcycle Live.
You can't just
at
say
the-
NEC anymore.
Yeah,
Michael.
it's not the Birmingham Bike Show anymore.
No,
It's Motorcycle Live at the Birmingham NEC. And excitingly, these two are going to be there. I'm not. I've got other plans.
What are you doing? Are you getting your leg chopped off? or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
What? So just for the benefit of others, are we allowed to talk about that?
Or
not?
I'm not sure
Is
we
it
are.
quite
I'm not.
secret okay.
Yeah. If
It's involved in the Secret Service.
I told you, I'd have to kill you all. So,
Right.
unfortunately, rather not do that.
No,
so.
fine.
It would take a long time.
It'd take a long time. So, I'm otherwise engaged. I'm not going to be at the Motorcycle Live. These two are. And if you want to see them, you can win tickets. I think we've got 10 pairs of tickets.
10 pairs or
10 pairs.
10 pairs.
10 pairs.
10
Wow.
pairs.
Yeah.
10 pairs of
What a
tickets.
lovely pair.
Yeah.
For you to win. And all you have to do is comment below, and the best comment, or the best 10 comments, win a pair of tickets. So get commenting, and that's it.
Tell us why you're coming to see us or something.
Yeah, tell us what you want to say to us.
Because we'll be there. Actually, it's confirmed, isn't it? Is it actually confirmed
Sunday,
now?
Yep, Sunday.
Saturday the 23rd.
Yep.
And Sunday the 24th, we will be there.
Yep.
Yeah. And we might be there. I might be there earlier to drop some merch off. Not sure yet. But those 2 dates confirmed. 23rd, 24th. We'll be there on the Arai and Ducati stands and the stage, which...
And the Apex 66 stand.
Yes.
And bring some dirty cash to spend on all our shit.
Oh, can the good people buy 40/40 hoodies
Hopefully.
and t-shirts? And
Yeah, hopefully we're just in the process of doing a large order, so that should be coming with some fresh new threads.
Just in time for Crimbo.
Yeah.
So race news then. World Superbikes. I mean, was it ever in doubt? Top Rack is world champion. I mean, how good was that? It was almost like someone was watching our last news and saw Chris say, "Oh, well, you said this about Top Rack. He wasn't going to win anything." And we made it back on Track Day Addicts because an anonymous member posted on Track Day Addicts the clip of me saying that Top Rack wouldn't win a race.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so we made it to Track Day Addicts, and
Well, I'm glad I
why an
remembered-
anonymous member did that? Why I don't know why you do that, but anyway.
I'm glad I remembered it correctly then, because I did start because you were gaslighting me into me thinking it didn't happen, and I was like, maybe it didn't happen.
I said that he wouldn't win the championship.
Well, obviously no. You said
No, sorry, I meant it was the championship.
Okay.
I said there's no chance he'd win the championship.
Right.
That was the clip that I
okay,
saw.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll be honest, I was surprised.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
think he'd win the championship.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah.
What a lad. So very well deserved. Very well deserved.
I mean, what's going to happen with BMW? Do you think they're going to get a MotoGP?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good.
Do you think Top Rack will go with them?
Well,
Yeah.
yes, but they bought all of Suzuki's data, didn't they?
Was it like 12 million euros? It was like
Dunno.
something ridiculous. So to invest that amount of money into a project and not do it, and let's face it, MotoGP have been very open. Dorna have been very open about another manufacturer coming in, replacing Suzuki or whoever, and having more bikes on the grid. So I think
It needs it.
it does need it.
It needs
definitely.
it. And we can't have 8 Ducatis in the grid anymore. I think
No.
that's a bit much.
Well, there's not. There's 6 next year, isn't there? So
yeah.
To be fair, what 12 million euros, dollars, pounds, whatever.
20 million euros.
That's. I don't think that's much.
Well-
Yes, it's a lot of money, but how imagine how much it costs to get all that data.
Oh yeah,
That's
100%.
hundreds of millions.
But what I'm saying is, it's 12 million to invest into a into
You're
to
not
do
gonna-
nothing.
Yeah.
There's a reason and there's like an inkling as to what they're doing, and hopefully they will come into it next year. Or
Yeah.
is it year after or next year?
I think it's a year after.
Yeah.
But
2026.
and I think them winning the Superbike Championship has only added fuel to that fire. I think it's a good thing. I mean, what the Japanese manufacturers are going to be doing, because it's going to end up where everything's just going to be Europeans, isn't it?
Yeah, no. You need to get
Well,
your fingers
but
out.
we've had that all over the years. We had decades in the 1900s where it was just European, and then it was just Japanese, and now it's European again, and it's just
1900s. What were the racing?
as in
horses and chariots?
the previous century, the 20th century.
Yeah, late
Yeah.
1900s. Well, they've definitely got the fucking winglets for MotoGP, haven't they?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
BMW,
Oh, yeah.
So they'd fit
Yeah,
right
yeah.
in
Yeah.
that regard.
Right in.
But they do only make one sport bike, BMW, which is interesting. Like a lot of the other manufacturers have.
Well, KTM don't really make any,
No.
do they?
No.
No, I suppose not.
And Aprilia, they only really make one.
I'd say 660 is a sports bike.
Is it?
It's a soft one. That's a
Yeah.
flaccid one, isn't it?
And they do 125s, and they do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
quite a lot. Anyway, well done BMW.
Yes, and Top Rack, more to the point.
And well done, Top Rack,
Yeah.
yeah. Very good. Right, on to Moto Goop. What's been going on? They keep throwing it away, don't they, and starting
Yeah.
again. And, yeah.
It's really exciting. I'm loving it.
Yeah,
It's
great.
I mean, we've got Malaysia this weekend, and Who knows? I honestly thought that.
Marquez was going to win, and then he
Well, no,
fell off again.
I thought Martin was going to clear off, judging by the weekend up until Sunday. Obviously, it rained. I think it's primed to be. Was it gap 17 points?
I think it's something like that. Yeah, it was 20 going in, wasn't it? And then
he can win. Sorry, Baggers can win, and Martin can come second in all 4 of the races and still win the championship.
Yes, yeah,
which is a massive deal. So, but it's still going to be mega.
Yeah, and the latest news is that the last round, traditionally been at Valencia, is in. We've heard some doubt. I got a text this morning from a friend who lives in Spain, and apparently. Valencia is not in a. I think there's been massive storms and a lot of people have been killed, and it's actually a bit of a situation there. So
a bit. I mean, I've just seen some videos. It's shocking.
Yeah, I think the circuit's taken a bit of a battering, and I don't know if they're going to have it repaired because what is it, 2-3 weeks till MotoGP in Valencia? So the last round might not be at Valencia. I'm sure they'll put one on somewhere else, be it Jerez or somewhere else.
Yeah, Almeria.
Yeah.
Well, Almeria's been affected as well.
Has it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see.
Well, our thoughts go out to anyone who's out there in the troubles.
Ian Only's coming back.
Ian won.
Ian won. What do you reckon?
Maniac.
Just you leave with what you told me outside a minute ago. So that's a good point. Yeah.
When we all found out that Ian 1 was coming back to World Superbikes a few years ago, the whole conversation was his. I don't want to say the D word on YouTube, but his contravention of certain anti-doping regulations, which, it's a conversation. Like, he broke the rules, he's come back, whatever you think. He's obviously a really good rider, but he did break the rules and it upset a lot of people. Now, no one, it's like everyone's forgotten.
Yes.
It's like no one cares.
But he paid the price, though, didn't
he did pay the price. And
you can't punish someone and then still hold it against them.
Yeah, you're quite right. But the fact is, a lot of people, despite him doing his time and serving his sentence, serving his punishment, when he came back to World Superbikes, he had a lot of stick, and like no one's bothered anymore.
But it was for
more because of his. When you see his
his face. Well, this is my point. It was like
his face on the thing.
It was for hormones to change his face. So it's not really. I mean. Yeah. Yes, it was a banned substance, but it hasn't made him any quicker.
Yeah, but how many? The rules are the rules, aren't they? You can't.
I know, I get it. I'm just saying. I'm just.
But 4 years. I mean, that was his prime window.
Oh yeah. And he's lost out on a big career. Yeah. But to come back to MotoGP and ride for VR46, I think it's
brave.
What an honour! It's brave as well. Yeah. But remember him at World Ducati Week he was the only one that could stay with Bagnaia on the new Panigale. Really? Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing.
It'd be good. Yeah. Him and Marquez will be scrapping.
Yeah. It wasn't like he was kind of a
tail ender.
No. It was like a proper lad in MotoGP in the day, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Off his face or not.
Off his face on face transforming them in
Botox
hormones.
Snorting.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, good luck to him.
Oh, we haven't done Budget Bike Battle, so we're back for Budget Bike Battle. It's all going well, and we are the first episode is probably going to be in about a week and a half, maybe.
Ideally a week.
Yeah, maybe a week.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what that's about. The tickets, we've had a bit of an issue with the ticket things, but it should probably be online now if you want to come and get your tickets for the cinema.
Get your tickets out. Get them right out.
Get them right out.
Go on.
But that's very exciting, and seeing you now and having this little band sesh.
Yeah.
But imagine it on motorbikes with helmets on, hungover.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm a bit hungover anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a real squidgy bum all day. You know when you don't wipe properly?
Yeah.
But then
Why
you
don't
leave
you
it.
wipe properly?
Then you have to go in the shower and dig
Well,
out
no,
all the fucking sesame seeds.
Yeah, well, no, you just go for another hack and you hack away, but then I had to go for another
Get
one.
the sandwich out.
Just to get the Marmite.
Yeah. It's quite warm in here, so you get bum acid.
Yes.
With it mixed with the sweat, and it stings and.
Yeah.
And when you sit down, you can sort of, it wafts and smells.
Yes, I can smell it.
Yeah. Have you just shit yourself?
So are we doing a? Have we got a masturbate?
I don't believe we've got a masturbate.
No? Okay.
Have you heard the? Today is the annual 2024 budget, Labour's first budget. The latest news is they're going to put another £500 million into fixing or trying to fix potholes.
Who's going to pay for that?
That's going to go nowhere.
Fuck knows. And all that, they don't fix them. They just shovel a handful of fucking cold lay in and hope for the best.
There's one near my house. Every 6 months, it gets redone. Every 6 months. Because the guys that come to do it just throw some stuff in it, pat it down, and go, that'll be right again in 6 months, another invoice.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm cynical, but
no,
pretty sure
it's
that's how
the
it
same.
works.
There's two just outside my house, and they get bigger and bigger and bigger until they fill them up, and 3 weeks later, they're empty again. There's all gravel all over the road where the potholes have broken up, and the trucks go through, and ba-dum, the whole house shakes.
Just do the job
Do
properly.
it properly.
Do it properly,
Do the
yeah.
job properly.
Yeah.
Well, and why do we even subcontract it out to other people? Why don't the council actually have their own departments?
Yeah.
I think I've said this before, and someone did reply saying some of them do, but it's still an awful lot of outsourcing to third parties.
Well, yeah, that loose chipping that goes on is ruin. Not only does it ruin bikes, but it ruins your fucking car or van windscreen. It just...
Yeah, not to mention getting one in the neck.
Oh.
Ouch.
Absolutely disgusting.
So there you go, 500 million quid that's probably just going to get like... They might as well fill the potholes with just pound notes.
Yeah.
Because it'd be just as
Saying
good a job.
That pothole I was talking about, a tractor went through it, and this was in the harvest time, and it dropped a load of hay, and the hay went into the
nice.
pothole,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was amazing. And
And
the
hit
hay,
it.
Nice
Like
soft-
a trapdoor.
nice soft-
but
right.
it stayed there for about 2 months.
as long as the time
Longer than the
Repair.
the hard standing or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and it was actually a really good repair.
Was it freshly laid then? Was that why it stayed there?
No, it just fell off the back of a
Yeah,
lorry.
but as in it stayed there.
It got compacted
Yeah.
by a few cars and then just became like a carpet.
Nice.
It's lovely. Biodegradable. Check me out with my eco head today.
Greta Thunberg, eat your heart out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mass debate.
What's your favourite meal, Michael?
Lasagna, but it has to be a really cheesy one.
Yeah.
With with sort of crispy on the top?
Yeah,
Your missus makes a really good lasagna,
she
doesn't
does, and that's why I think I like
Yeah.
it so much.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I keep getting fatter and fatter. And she's really good at like baking and making brownies, and so it doesn't really help when you're trying to lose weight.
You're living the dream, mate.
I know I can't. Yeah, I would complain, but I don't really have anything to complain about. But yeah, I am getting a little bit fat. But I'm married now, so you don't run for a bus once you've caught it, do you? Hey?
What's your favourite meal, Al? Because this is the news that everyone wants to hear.
It is. I mean, it's a toss-up between... I love a Pan-Asian dish.
A pan.
Yeah.
Was that like this? What we had for lunch?
A Wagamama's,
It's very broad, though.
Okay, sorry.
It's also.
What's yours, Chris? And I'll think about mine.
The one that just keeps coming into mind is bubble and squeak with a fried egg
Oh,
on top.
stop it.
Nice, yeah.
But it has to be after a roast dinner. You can't make bubble and squeak from scratch.
Yeah,
It has
yeah,
to be all the roast potatoes and all the sprouts and all the stuff mashed up, pan fried.
And is that for breakfast? Is that what you're doing it for?
No, you can do it for any.
old-
It's an all day. It's an all day
Snack.
feast.
A versatile meal.
Yeah, like a waffle.
There's no way you'd eat bubble and squeak, would you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, I don't.
No.
It's lovely.
Cabbage.
Because I've usually eaten it all the first
It's
time.
got
round.
cabbage in it.
Yeah, but
Well, it's got leftovers.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
everything you want in it.
And that's the
really,
other. It's recycling.
Yeah.
You know, it's good for the environment.
Like a sesame seed.
Yeah. It's good for the environment. You know, there's no waste. I like it.
Any narrow?
Is
I'm
it
gonna
a
go. I'm gonna go with chicken gyozas.
Chicken gyozas.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go for. Or as Boothie calls them, Japanese pasties.
Finger pasties.
Half of the people won't know what a fucking gyoza is.
Really?
I think they're
They won't know what a
they're number
fucking
100,
gyoza is.
100 on the Wagamama menu. Chicken gyoza.
100.
100.
Chicken gyoza.
Chicken gyoza is number
Not
100.
pork.
No.
You don't want to. You prefer.
I love pork. I had some pork gyozas on Friday night when we were out in Bristol. A lovely restaurant called Nzngaknyai. I can't remember what it's called, but it was really good, really nice food. But pork gyozas, Yeah.
I'm telling you now, if you get in touch with Google, when this goes out, the trend search history on Google is going to be gyozas, because no one knows what the fuck they are.
Oh, bollocks, mate. I mean,
don't.
even my kids know what a gyoza is.
Yeah, but you're like, kids are a bit more cultured than average kids, aren't they?
Fucking hell.
If you're from, like, the south, maybe you know what gyozas are, but
Yeah.
normal people...
To you, it's something you park your fucking bike in when it's raining in the paddock.
I mean, this is someone who finds the Wagamama menu too
This
complicated.
guy can't even say it. It's too. I just find it all a bit fussy. Like that's why I prefer just simple food, like British food, like lasagna.
Simple
I'm
British
not
food like
making that
lasagna
foreign
and
shit.
a chicken korma. Okay, well, should we fuck off?
Yeah.
I don't
Fuck
want to
off.
swear. No, let's not swear.
Well, he said fuck.
I know, that's why I'm going to do it again. Okay, well, should we hit the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, boys.
No, thank you, mate. Thanks. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, try and come down again, like more than once in a year.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, see you
know
next
how it
year,
is.
mate.
Yeah, I have things to do. You know how
Yeah.
it is. Bye.
See you later, you ginger prick.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.